If you know the quantity for an item, you can just type this item into the quantity column. Select or highlight by left-clicking once on the quantity column alongside the item that you're wanting to put the quantity against, and type in using the numpad the quantity and press enter or return to add the quantity into the bill. This will then multiply up by the rate from the pricing library or from the manually typed in rate, and multiply up to give you the value for that item. If you want to enter dimensions for an item, select the item and open the dimension window by one of the following ways. Either double left click on the hotkey and select standard InPad or on-screen takeoff. If you don't have the on-screen takeoff module, this will automatically open up the standard dimensions pad for you. Alternatively, you can right click and select to display dimensions, and again this will give you the option between standard InPad or on-screen takeoff. Or alternatively, you can select the item dimensions button along the top of the screen to open up the dimensions pad. Once you've opened the dimensions window, you can click the add dimensions button to add in dimensions, and depending on the unit itself, this will either give you a single value or two values or three values for meters, meters squared or meters cubed, and here you can manually type in and enter in the measurements. You can also use the times in column to do some multiplications, and you have a comments box along the right hand side that you can highlight and enter in comments. You can also add deductions by pressing the plus minus button. That will allow you to add a deduction, and you can also invert the dimension set, and if you need to, use the delete button to delete the dimension if needed. You can also set rounding here, and this rounding will be set for the entire estimate. Alternatively, you can select to ignore rounding altogether. That is useful on tonnage or items that you need to kind of allow for more decimal places to be included within the estimate. Once you've completed that, use the exit button to exit out of the dimensions screen. Alternatively, if you would like to move on to the next item, simply highlight the next item, and from here you can continue using the dimensions pad.